Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another tier list. Today we are going to be ranking the Clash Royale Evolution cards. So, I have played Clash Royale since a long time, and I took a pretty big break, came back, and I believe the Royal Hogs Evolution was what was being introduced, and then I played for another good while, got to Ultimate Champion, and then I've been on a break since then, but I believe I know pretty much all of these cards. I think that there's a Princess Evolution. I stopped. Yep, this one is the one that has been introduced since I have left, so I won't be able to rank this one. From what I've seen, I think it's, unless it got buffed, it's not the best right now. But without further ado, let's begin. The Barbarians, I would say, are not the best. And granted, I've been away, so if any of these got huge buffs, I'm sorry. I would give them. They do have some utility, so I'll give them C tier. They're definitely better when they're evolved versus just having plain barbarians. Firecracker, probably easy S tier. It is incredibly broken. So many people run it, and it's very frustrating to go against. Skeletons, I would say S tier, but they are balanced, I would say. Royal Giant, he's going to go right in B tier. I feel like he is constantly getting nerfed or buffed. Mortar, I'm going to put in A tier just because this is the only real way to use Mortar, and it is pretty regularly a good win condition. Because Hero Knight is so good, Evolution Knight's probably going to go in C tier for me. Royal Recruits Evolution, these are incredibly annoying. They'll probably go A tier for me. Bats, also a great evolution. I would say they're balanced, though. I'll put them in B tier. Archers, Expo users beware, or actually quite the opposite. People that don't have good matchups against Expo beware. I will put them in B tier as well. Ice Spirit Evolution, nobody uses this, I feel like. At least seriously. The Wallbreaker Evolutions, these are a great card if you are running any good quick cycle deck or log bait, whatever it may be, just like a pressure deck, a bridge spam deck. Valkyrie Evolution, I find Valkyrie Evolution fairly annoying to go up against, but it is pretty balanced in my opinion. Bomber, definitely balanced, still a good evolution. I'll put it in C tier, I just feel like there's better evolutions to use. I would say B tier is like, if it works with your deck, it's a decent evolution. I feel like these evolutions, I'm not a pro, I'm not part of the meta, but usually there's better ones than this, in my opinion. Tesla, I would say A tier. It's a great evolution. You can't go wrong with it. Evo Zap, I love Evo Zap. It was one of the first evolutions that I got, but it is just not great. It definitely has its place in certain decks, but so be it. Evo Ram, I'm going to put right in B tier for bridge spam decks. Wizard, I feel like Hero Wizard had quite a bit to shine. I'm going to put him in C tier. Goblin Barrel's got to go S tier. It's just always powerful. Always going to use the evolution if you're using Goblin Barrel. Goblin Giant, also pretty powerful. Not as popular. I'll put him in B tier. Could maybe go to A tier. I'm going to put the Drill in A tier as well. The Brawler, I feel like is very just, balanced evolution, pretty normal. P.E.K.K.A, I feel the same way. This is where a lot of them are going to be. They're in a good spot. Mega Knight, I think a lot of people in mid-ladder have been screaming about how good the Evo Mega Knight is, and then some of the pros, when I was watching some YouTube videos, figured it out finally, and it got some usage, and it was doing pretty well. I hate Mega Knight. I hate the Evo Mega Knight. Because it is such a good counter to the Hogs, which is one of my more used win conditions. It is very frustrating, and I've edited my deck to specifically counter things like Mega Knight and Evo Witch that you'll see later. I'll tell you guys some of my least favorite evolutions to go against with my personal deck, but anyway, I don't use necessarily a meta Evo Hogs deck or anything, but E-Drag got nerfed quite a bit. It's probably in D tier now. It was very broken. Probably is still very broken if you sacrifice a tower and then you're just going for a 3 crown. Evo Musketeer, there's usually better Evos. Evo Cannon, I mean, it is so useful. So many people use it. I'll probably put this in A tier as well. Don't feel like it necessarily needs like a huge nerf, but it's not too broken either. The Evo Snowball, again, doesn't need a huge nerf, but it is just the utility with it is great. The Dark Goblin, I don't see too many people running this. Just normal Dark Goblin. There's better evolutions. Otherwise, Cannon or Goblin Barrel or Wall Breakers. Lumberjack. Lumberjack's a great evolution. Can't go wrong with that. I'll put the Hunter in B tier. Sorry, B tier. He is okay. I mean, maybe C tier. And then Executioner. This is another one that is just very annoying for Evo Hogs. Just completely nullifies, wastes a bunch of elixir, and yeah, it's frustrating. But not that broken, just against certain comps. Evo Witch, I despise Evo Witch. I know it's gotten nerfed, but I know a lot of people despise Evo Witch. Inferno Dragon, I feel like he's pretty balanced. Skeleton Barrel might have gotten nerfed. It was pretty broken. In fact, I do remember it getting nerfed, but still just kind of like a broken evolution. Very frustrating to play against when you're against somebody that's just spamming. Furnace evolution is incredible. The Baby Dragon evolution I feel like is fairly balanced. In certain comps it's very helpful when you have just like a beatdown comp. A Golem with some support cards behind it. It can be very frustrating to have an Evo Baby Dragon in there. But I feel like it's pretty balanced. Evo Skarmy is one of the ones that I use in my personal deck, even though it is not necessarily the best fit with some of my other cards. I just kind of use what I like, and man, oh man, it is fun to see that do well. Obviously, it doesn't always. There's plenty of counters, but Evo Ghost has always, and I feel like will for a long time be up here. It's gotten some nerfs, maybe not so much anymore. I love Evo Hogs. They've gotten some nerfs as well, so I'll probably put them in A tier, but so much utility. Obviously, I feel like it's somewhat balanced because they are pretty expensive to get there. It's a 2 evolution thing as opposed to Mega Knight, which is a 1, and the Witch, which is a 1. The minions, I only saw them a little bit. I feel like they're either A or B. I feel like they're relatively balanced, and then from what I saw last of the Princess, it'd be down here, but I actually haven't ranked it. But anyway, let's see what the community ranks are. Obviously, my knowledge is a tiny bit outdated, but hopefully I am somewhat accurate. Oh, wow. So this is a little all over the place. Oh, no. So some of the ones, this is interesting. I feel like this cannot be right. Okay, let's look at some of these other people's tier lists. Yep, a good amount of similarities. I guess Evo Zap might have gotten buffed. What does Remix This list do? That does not do much. Well, anyway, sometimes these community ranks don't seem the most accurate as to what people actually did, but I hope you enjoyed the video. Have a great day, and like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Thanks. Bye-bye.